Excuse me.
Excuse me while I cry.
Don't worry, my vocal cords are okie dokie.
Oakley dokley.
Oakley dokely dokely. Nothing wrong here, nothing out of the ordinary, just me being me.
Yeah. You know what to do.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-doo.
What a time we're all having here. Indeed.
I like that. I like that we're live and we're just still sort of just awkwardly laughing.
Things need to like take a bit to start off.
Yeah, of course.
There we go.
Also,
Perfection.
Patty, feel free to join the Roll20 game.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's kind of, helpful. So you can actually go make your character sheet when we get to that.
I am an artiste.
Damn, I can't believe that Okami's invisible. That's so cool. What a cool concept.
Imagine an invisible VTuber. You never have to pay for a model.
What are you talking about? I'm moving right
Invisi-tuber.
now.
Invisible.
I actually have a friend that's kind of like that, where she's a ghost, but
Really?
her reaction images are just not her, but like a bunch of haunted items that like move around when she talks.
That's great, actually.
That's like us
That sounds that sounds pretty cool.
I can respect the grind. Sometimes you just gotta be like that. Anyway, hi everyone, welcome. We are playing, doing another D&D stream. This is the 4th of us on stream I'm doing for the week of one-shots. This is our last session 0 we're going to be doing with the Meteor group.
Last but best, of course, right?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Well, of course it's the best. You have me in it.
Actually, I'm glad you have confidence. That's always good to have.
I'm
Yeah.
excited. I haven't gotten the chance to be a player in D&D stuff in forever.
Well, now you're here. Isn't that great?
Yeah, now I'm here.
Alright, welcome. This is the last stream, as I said. This is going to be the session 0 for Meteor. A campaign that is like kind of more bare bones, but allowed also for me in that case to make a lot more creative freedom in terms of how things work. And there'll be some cool stuff, I hope at least. First off, however, let's do some introductions. Let's introduce people into who we all are and stuff. Of course, I am your DM, your Goblin Master. Additionally, I am Raven, and that is who I am. I run these things and I make sure that things go smoothly, and more than often than not they don't, because we're all VTubers and stuff is our lifestyle. Next up we will go ahead, Arctisha, introduce yourself please.
Hi, I am Arctisha Frost. I stream over at twitch.tv/ArctishaFrost. I play a sort of variety of things, tend to be on the older side, but not always. I just sort of go where I feel like, I guess is the best way to describe that. Do you want me to sort of say anything else, or?
You can say as much or as little as you want to.
Right, so I'm planning on playing a Freeborn Frostwalker, which is one of the lovely homebrew races that have been made up for this lovely setting by our wonderful goblin over here.
So nice.
I agree with the use of the word wonderful.
Now, so you think
Absolutely.
that you think that these races aren't amazing that I created up then? Okay, moving on. Next up we have is Patty.
Alright. Hey, I'm Patty, or Patty Cake. I use she, her, and I am also a streamer, believe it or not. Though I have been on hiatus for a bit. I'm returning to streaming in like 1 week, so that's exciting.
Woo.
I love D&D a ton. I'm probably gonna start doing my own content with it pretty soon. But like I said before, I'm excited to be a player in something for once, and I'm sure that Raven's going to do a fantastic job.
Aw. Thank you. Next up, we have on our chopping block of players is Ray.
Hi, it's Ray, your zombie here. Go by she, her, or Eldritch Being, whichever one you prefer or are using at the time. Hope to enjoy playing just a plain human here. Monk, just keeping it real nice and simple for this. Didn't want to do too much crazy stuff. But yes, I play. Been playing D&D for a long time. When you're dead, you can play for just all the amounts of time. I'm super excited to
We've
talk
had a
about
lot
D&D.
of like undeads, like
Undead,
people,
man, we take it
VTubers.
over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
you know,
like
that's-
most of them were in the group that played yesterday.
yeah. I mean, I've been trying to get a bunch of them together so that we could do like an undead party, but Hi,
Ooh.
I'm shouting you out right now. There.
Nice.
Hey, do fiends count, or are we not invited?
Fiends are fine. Fiends
Cool.
are friends.
I'll be waiting for my invite then.
We have fiends. We have a fiend, a undead, and we have in this also in the script we have 3 animal people,
Mm.
then a goblin.
A lovely goblin.
Finally up we have is Zone.
Hello, I'm Zone, your Brett-loving bunny girl, and D&D wise, the only experience I have was from one of Raven's one-shots in the past, so I decided to come back because, it was fun, so yeah.
That's fair. Glad to have people who are also not just like D&D nerds. Yeah, that is everyone who's here. We also have one more, Okami Ujimbo. He is currently sorting out a issue in terms of his water for turning off for some reason, which is definitely unfortunate considering how hot the world is currently at the moment. So once he'll be hopefully joining at some point during the stream, so he can be joining us. But for now, you'll just keep going over the basics of what we have for this setup. Metal Meteor is a campaign that is going to be mainly focused on being a dungeon crawl. Like there's going to be a large dungeon, you're going to be going through it, and there'll be a bunch of different cool things happening, and also a bit more focus on the battling side. But there'll be mechanics and things that'll help out. But for that, yeah, the actual story of it is that during your stay in the magical city of Beautail, a shooting star passes over over the sky in the night and crashes into a nearby abandoned ruined castle.
Oh, we hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
Jeez, another one.
One of the heads of the kind of adventuring guilds, who is a dwarven woman named Orif Broodfist, has tasked a number of adventurers to go check out the site and see if there's anything valuable within the meteor that could be collected or such.
Oh boy, I'm sure it's going to be completely uneventful, and I'm sure that we're going to walk in there, we're going to grab some little meteor bits, and we're going to go, wow, what a fun little walk we just had. I'm glad I just met you lovely friends on this little afternoon walk that we just had.
Yeah, definitely no fights, no anything bad, nothing like that at all.
It's a story about friends we make along the way.
Exactly, it's all about subverting expectations, right?
Yeah, like this.
So we make enemies along the way?
You'll have some encounters along the way, but again, the main focus will be the dungeon crawl that may or may not happen depending on how friendly you are, quote unquote. That's a lie. You'll be going through a dungeon that is definitely kind of treacherous.
Is the dungeon gonna have a dragon?
Hopefully not, considering you're level 4.
Oh, yeah.
A baby
It could be
dragon.
done, but oh boy.
It would have to be a very weak dragon for you to be able to challenge it at your level.
And we'd have to be very clever.
Yeah. Alright, honestly that's pretty much it for like all the setup I need to give you, compared to the other ones it's kind of more minimal. Who wants to make characters?
Woo!
I suppose we could do that while we're here, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind of
what-
like maybe something we want to do here.
Maybe.
I want to quickly go over
I love making characters. I have so many characters on the back burner because it's like most of the stuff that I do and just thinking of D&D is I just think of fun character concepts.
Yeah. I just want to remind everyone that there is a subathon, there's a bunch of sub goals I'm doing. You can see them all there in the chat I posted. Additionally, for every 5 subs, no matter what the other sub goal is, one person in the current party that is having their stream will get a random item that will be
cool.
added to your thing, to your inventory. For the first one, oh wow, well,
Whoa.
What?
there's 5 subs. Thanks for that, Ray. That also allows me to go on to the other thing, which
Heck
is
yeah, I'm a sub now. Let's go.
Let's go.
for every 5 subs that someone gifts as a gifts as a like a gift, every 5 subs someone gifts, that person gets to name an NPC. So Ray will give the choice of renaming an NPC.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, and also
I mean,
thanks for the subscription.
Yeah.
I don't have it on the thing, but I'm pretty sure that's 6. We had 7 before. That takes us up to 13 subs, which also passes the
13, oh.
the 10 sub barrier, which was the last sub goal, which is VTuber D&D tier list, where I will be doing probably whenever I recover from doing 6 streams in a week. I will be doing a tier list where a bunch of VTubers can submit their PNGs and they can what is it? Words. VTubers can submit their PNGs and that'll allow them to
Yeah.
Well-
Yeah, you said we were at 13. I didn't like that number. That's a bad
fair,
number.
okay.
That's unlucky.
Yeah, a bunch of VTubers can submit their PNGs and they can be I'll be ranking them as what D&D class they'd be. And also, additionally, since you got up to 15, that also gets to the next goal, which is a karaoke stream.
Hell yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's exciting.
Worth.
I'd like to
Worth.
see that.
The number is wrong, by the way, on the sub goal there. I know it's 15 because I know that I've been knowing the number specifically, and it's been a bit weird. So it is 15. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ray, for that. You didn't need to do that.
I did say that I was saving them. I was about to do it on Monday, and I'm like, wait. I'm playing on Friday.
On Thursday, Friday, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, my brain it don't work
that
well.
also means that 2 people of this party will be getting random items. We'll be doing that once we kind of finish up making the characters and all. So 2 random players can get 2 random items. They will be able to have just on their person. But as I was saying, let's go to making some characters. Who wants to go first?
I don't know. I don't mind. Well, if no one wants to be the first one to go, then I will offer myself. Then.
All right, let's make your character.
Sacrifice.
I will share my screen also on Discord, so you can follow along with what I'm doing as well, or you can just go into the thing itself and you can do it. You can go into
Ooh.
yeah. Okay, so
Ding.
you had a name already. I'm pretty sure. I'll just
I
go to our
do.
DMs and I will copy paste it in. Yes,
Just,
Linnea
slide-
Calder's daughter.
That's the one. Just sliding into my DMs there. I see how it is.
I mean, I've done that before a lot, so there we are. You now have a Linnea set up. You're going to
See.
also.
Yes, I do.
Nice. I don't want this on another tab. I want to have this so I can view it on my own. Yeah, it's like that's annoying because like it's just continuously popping onto another tab. I just want to have it in the D&D window thing so I can show it on stream. Like a setting or something I could do. Edit. No, if I just put an edit, then it just brings it back to the actually being able to see it, which you know is what I want. But if I just do nothing else, it just brings it back onto this.
Oh dear, that's awkward.
Oh, okay, that did it apparently.
That's just going to show you to everyone.
Yeah, I've done it now. I figured it out now. Okay, what class are you going to be playing?
I will be playing Paladin.
Ooh, a paladin. Do you
Ooh.
have a subclass you wish to that you know?
Yes, I will be playing Oath of the Ancients.
Alright, an Ancient Paladin. You are a Frostwalker of the Treeborn variety.
That is correct.
Also, since I see people using those emotes, I will be getting new emotes. That was my first sub goal for this subathon. At 5 subs, I will be getting some new emotes for the channel.
Got some dom goals though.
So what?
Well, if we've got sub goals, shouldn't we have dom goals as well?
I'm going to
Yeah,
throw
where's
you
your
out of the
new-
building. Okay, I'm also going to bring this quick on stream. We have, I'll be going over the Frostwalkers. This is the first Frostwalker character we have. Frostwalkers are a race of snow people who are descendants of the Frost Giants. However, in the world that I'm making, World of Vasco, giants are long gone and only very distant relative races such as the Frostwalkers exist. However, they're still pretty tall. They stand between 6 to 7 foot on average.
Unlike me, I'm tiny in real life.
You have 30 walking feet. Whenever you are in strong heat, you have disadvantage on strength checks and saving throws, and enemies have advantage on attacks against
Oh, I
you.
don't, because I'm treeborn.
Oh yeah, that is an aspect as treeborn. Well, you still have disadvantage on strength checks and saving throws, but enemies do
Okay,
not
yeah.
have advantage on attacking you.
Right, I see, I gotcha.
Ice Blood, however, you're resistant to cold damage, and any cold damage you deal deals an extra 1d4.
Nice.
You gain an extra 10 extra movement speed in snow or icy terrain. You have advantage on sight-based checks when the weather is in heavy rain or snow, and you can speak common and giant. I will not go over the specific other sub-races for now, but the Treeborn specifically get a +1 to Constitution, which every Frostwalker gets, but you also get a +2 to Charisma.
Indeed I do.
If you're within 5 feet of a specific plant-like designated by your DM, you can use an action to heal yourself for a number D4 equal to your proficiency experience. When you reach level 3, which you are, you can also heal an ally with this healing. However, this can only be used once per long rest. Dendrology, you have deep connection with the trees and plants due to your growth. You can touch a plant to determine the number of things about it. You can know what the type of it is, how old it is, its condition, what it can be used for, and if it is magical in any way.
Very nice.
Magical as the Evergreen, you know Shillelagh, and you also know the Speak with Animals cantrip. You know Shillelagh cantrip, and you also know Speak with Animals spell. And you can cast it once per long rest.
Very nice.
That does not use up a spell spot additionally.
Cool.
You're proficient in survival, and of course, as I mentioned before, you negate the heat sensitive aspect, which is related to enemies gaining advantage on attacking you. So yeah, let's do your rolls now for your stats.
Indeed.
Pretty sure in the pins,
Yes,
our
let
good
me
friend
find
Ray gave us a handy thing which allows you to instantly roll
She did.
all of them. And once
me
you do
go
that, you can
find
place them anywhere
There
basically.
you go. That is the one there, the template one. There we go.
I just type it into the chat, copy paste. Okay, I've
Oh,
got 3 11s, a 14, a 15, and a 13. You got 5 natural nat 6s in this as well. That's what the green border around the square means, but it doesn't really matter because it's just the total.
Nat 6s, I still got fucking 3 11s.
Yeah, they were. Okay, you can now assign these to whichever you want. So tell me what you want to go for.
I will put 15 into I'll put 15 into charisma.
15 charisma. Also give you your extra 2 you get for being a treeborn.
Yep. I will put the 13 into constitution.
13 con. I also get bumped up to 14 for being treeborn.
Yep.
Gives you a +2 constitution instead.
I will put the 14 into strength.
14 strength. And then the 11s for the rest.
Yep.
11 dex, 11 intelligence, 11 wisdom. Alright, let me see. You have proficiency in survival for being treeborn. And what, anything else that's regarding that? No, nothing that we can do for the rest of this. Okay, so give me let me check what options you can choose for paladin. You get 2 from athletics, insight, intimidation, medicine, persuasion, and religion.
We'll take athletics and intimidation.
Athletics and intimidation. Thanks for all the follows, by the way. Thanks to Andromeda, Zach, Maribel, Bramble, and Asa EXE for the follows.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Ah, Kami, you're here now. Welcome. Okay.
Sorry, I'm late.
alright.
Basically,
Hi.
the place forgot to say that they were turning off the water. So after running around trying to figure it out, I finally got a very late email.
Ah, I see.
Gotcha.
Paddy, your fan suddenly just came a lot louder.
Yeah, your fan's gone crazy.
Oh,
Can't
thanks for
fix
the.
that. Like, well, I'll just mute again.
It's alright. Yeah, maybe if it's alright with you, you can maybe just unmute when you wish to talk. If that's alright, just to.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Let's see. Yep. Oh, I like your burger image.
I am Burger.
Okay. We also have a Kami since he's here now. Feel free to introduce yourself.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, you might want to recite that a little bit.
Hello. Hello, everyone. I am Okami Yojimbo, variety yokai streamer, and I will be playing a Spellborn Triton Twilight cleric. I go by he/him pronouns, and I normally play a variety of different games, and I try to find more D&D. I totally don't have an addiction. I might need more dice, though.
Dice.
Dice. I got one pair of dice for free whenever I joined. They had a gaming club for D&D in, I think. I played it, went there for like 3 weeks, but I ended up leaving because the person who's running it was my ICT teacher, who was a horrible person.
Oh.
That's a shame.
Yeah, all I remember is I had I think I had a silver dragonborn I was playing who was a paladin that was lawful evil.
Damn.
I have never had an opportunity to play an evil character. It would definitely be interesting.
Yeah. But yeah. I'll just go over quickly what you missed in terms of. I didn't really miss too much, but just really, I went over a quick overview of what the story is with what you all know. So, at one point during your stay in the magical city of Beautail, you see a shooting star pass over the night, and it lands in a nearby ruined castle. Orif Broodfist, who is one of the heads of the Adventurers Guild in Beautail, has commissioned for a number of adventurers to go to the meteor crash site and recover any parts of the meteor.
Ooh.
Yep, that is your plot. We're currently just making our first character, which is Articia's character, who is a treeborn frostwalker.
Nice.
Okay, we got your skill proficiencies. Let's roll your HP. You have a 12 base for being a D10 paladin, having D10 paladin plus your +2 con. Roll for me 3 D10s, and if you get anything that is below a 4, it'll be bumped up to a 4.
There you go.
That is okay. You have you got 1 4 below 4. That's an extra 2. 18 plus 6 is 24. So you have 36 hit points.
Nice.
Okay. Now let's get you your starting gear. I will copy paste it, and you can just choose what you wish to have. So there you go. Those are your choices.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter because they were all 10 or below, but she rolled 3d20.
Oh,
Hey, did I?
you did, yes.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Well, it's okay.
I meant to do 12.
Imagine a character with a D20 hit die.
20 hit dice.
I've heard of mid-maxing, but that's ridiculous.
Alright, what do you want for your starting equipment, Lassie?
Right. I will go for so 2 martial weapons. I will go for a halberd.
A halberd? Ooh.
Yes. And I believe I will go for a crossbow.
Okay. Give you what is it? Heavy crossbow?
No, just a whatever the martial one is.
Oh damn! Another. If something you raise it much. Wait, let me count. You got.
Yes.
Okay. I thought you had enough to get another character you wish to name. But yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. Doesn't seem to be just crossbow. It's either heavy, hand, or light.
Those are all martial, are they?
Let me check weapons.
A light crossbow is simple.
Okay,
Right,
so
okay.
a heavy crossbow, I imagine then.
I'll go for the heavy crossbow then.
Cool. I'll just assume you have enough bolts for it to manage for the rest of it.
Fair enough, yep.
Heavy crossbow. You get either 5 javelins or a simple melee weapon.
I will go for 5 javelins.
Cool. You'll get your javelins. I'll just say 5. That'll be your other resource is your javelins. Priest pack or an explorer's pack?
I will go for an explorer's pack.
Alrighty. Explorer's pack there. And I'll give you a team meal, and you can decide what your holy symbol of the ancients is.
It will be an amulet that I wear around my neck.
That works. Okay, I'll just give you proficiencies, and I'll let you do your spells on yourself.
Alright.
Let's see what you get for proficiencies. As a paladin, you get armor, all armor and shields. Thanks for the follow, Cami. Much appreciated. It's fine. I don't mind if people just follow only during when they do it part of the collab for the first time. I don't mind. Oh wow! Thanks for another gift of my word ray. You don't need to.
It's an odd number.
Oh wait, hold on. How is that up to now?
Should be 20 as we speak.
Oh wow, that's the 20. What is the 20 sub goal? I honestly forgot.
Let's see.
20 is get a scab. I will be buying a scab.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Very nice.
Oh,
It's next to Raven Scab,
and
yes.
that is another gift sub. So you get to name 2 NPCs now.
Yep.
Oh my word! Thank you so much, Ray. You didn't need to at all.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm just rich.
Money.
Just to touch the undead queen, you know?
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay.
royalty, yeah.
That is what you get. I'll allow you to do your stuff on your own. Actually, hold on. Let me just give you. Actually, you can do the other ones yourself.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
So you remember, just also give yourself a shillelagh and speak with animals, because you get that
Yep.
from being Frostwalker.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Who wishes to go for make their character next?
We could always just go in the order of where we introduce ourselves. So I guess I could go next.
Okay.
True.
That works out. Let's go then. Do you have a name for your character, Patty?
Yeah, I only have a first name because I only just thought of it, and it's the name for the character is Reed.
Reed.
R-E-E-D. Yeah.
Thanks for the bits as well. Thanks for the bits, Eventide. Much appreciated, friend. Okay. No, that's the same thing that happened last time. I have to go to show to players to do that. For some reason. Alright, oh wait, that is wrong person I clicked on, sorry.
Yes, get off.
Okay, what race class do you wish to be?
I'm 2 levels in Druid and 2 levels in Cleric.
Okay, I can do that. Just, let's see, second level, level 2 will be Cleric. Do any of those have you got to your, choice? I can't remember what, I think Cleric, you'll have your Cleric subclass, yeah? For sure.
Yes. Yeah, you get Cleric at level 1 and you get Druid at level 2.
Okay, so you have both of them. So what's your Druid subclass?
Circle of Wildfire.
Wildfire Druid and Cleric?
Life Domain.
Okay. Cool. In that case, let's roll all your stats. Just do the thing that Ray generously, not generously. It's not like she
Right.
she gave to us, and we're thankful for it.
All right.
Let's paste that in. See what
where do
your
we-
stats are. It's in the pins in the Discord channel.
Depends. Oh, there we go.
You can just pop that into the chat.
Boop.
A 16, a 9, an 11, a 14, a 16, and an 8. That is a very interesting spread.
Yeah. I got some highs, I got some lows.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Alright, what race are you? I forgot to ask that.
Oh, I am a variant human.
Okay. So, I'll ask you now, where do you want to put your +2 stats you get? Your +1 for whatever.
Yeah, I'll put I think I want to bump one of the 16s up to 18, so I'll put one of the 16s into
Can you
wisdom
put two
and
into? Can you put one into both of them? Can you put?
Or wait, hang on, am I remembering?
Yeah, it's just one into each.
Yeah, let me look back up variant human. Hang on.
I think
this
it's that, and you also just get the feat or
yeah. I think you're right. Let me just find it real quick. Variant. Yeah, any 2 unique +1. So what I'll do is I'll bump. I'll put a +1 into intelligence, and I'll put a +1 into constitution.
Okay, and where do you want to put your numbers now?
Okay. One of the 16s goes into wisdom.
Okay.
And one of them goes into strength.
Okay.
Okay. The 11 will go into constitution.
Okay, so that'll be a 12 then.
Yeah. Actually, do you mind moving the +1 into intelligence into strength?
That's fine, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll bump the strength up to 17.
Yep. And the 14 will go into charisma.
Okay, 14 charisma.
Yeah, the 8 will go into intelligence.
Okay, I'll bump up to 9. And then the 9 into dex.
Yeah, 9 into dex, and the wait, am I missing one?
No, yeah, that's all of them.
That was no, I am missing one because there was a +1 in constitution, I think, and that's only at 11.
Oh, yeah.
And
so
or
that'd
wait.
be your that'd be your 11. Have you missed? Yeah, you missed your 11. No,
Yeah,
no,
okay.
you put your +1 into strength instead. You decided to put your +1 into strength.
Yeah, but I get 2 unique +1s. So
yeah, you put
so
one
I think
into one intelligence, one into strength.
yeah, no, we moved the one from intelligence into strength.
Oh, I thought you moved the one from constitution into strength. Okay.
No, the one in
Okay,
constitution's
then.
still there, so that gets bumped up to a 12.
And then constitution's up to 12.
Yeah.
Okay, there you are.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me get. It's what you started as a druid, I imagine. So I will get the druid.
Yeah, as a druid. All the hit die. Yeah, druid and cleric hit die are the same.
Yeah, it's more for the proficiencies and stuff because you only get your starting.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 from Arcana, Animal Handling, Insight, Medicine, Nature, Perception, Religion, and Survival.
Okay. I get 2 from those.
Yeah, 2 from those.
Okay. 1 into animal handling, and the other one is perception.
Okay. Let's do your HP rolls. So that'll be is I'm pretty sure it's D8. Yeah, to give me that is your you have 9 to start with, and then give me 3 D8 rolls. 8, 5, and 4. That is pretty good. So that is
Yeah, so that's a plus
20.
20.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, plus 20.
So you have 29 HP.
Cool.
Finally, let's give you your starting equipment again, which will be from the Druid.
All right. And yeah, and I know that Druid has that like rule that's like, oh, they can't wear any like metal armor or whatever, but like my character doesn't give a shit about like nature or whatever. Do I
you
have
can
to
do
do
whatever
that?
you want, yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Gotcha.
care for that. So, what do you want to get out of a wooden shield or a simple weapon?
Wooden shield.
Is it wooden shield from regular shield? Or is it? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Wooden shields. Scimitar or simple weapon? Melee weapon.
Simple weapon, and the weapon would be a spear.
Okay. You'll get a leather armor, an explorer's pack, and your druidic focus.
All right. Sounds good.
What would be your druidic focus?
My druidic focus would be a brass bird cage that is tied to the base of the blade of the spear with twine that just kind of like dangles off the spear.
Okay, I'll just put there's your brass bird cage. I put it in your equipment. Alright, let's give you your proficiencies, and I will allow you to do your spells and such.
All right.
Okay, you get light and medium armor. I forgot I'm spelling armor the British way, which has a U in it.
Armoire.
Armour. It's like a amour, you know.
Armoire.
Like the French word.
Bye.
Shield. That is a item shield. You do not have need an item shield, so let me get rid of that. I need to give you shield proficiency instead. You also get clubs. There's so many separate weapons I need to give you because it's not like allowing me to just give you the it's not like a simple weapon. There's just so many separate weapons. Dagger, darts. It's just in case you find anything that might work for this. I have to do it.
Yeah. 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 So and also level 1 life domain cleric also gives me proficiency.
You cut out there. What do you have proficiency in?
4 or not?
In what?
Since I'm 2 levels in life domain cleric at level 1 gets proficiency in heavy armor. So I'm wondering if since we're starting at level 4, if I'll like be able to start with different armor than the leather armor.
I'll give it to you because it would make sense because you're level 4.
Okay. Yeah, and this is the reason why I put 17 score into strength, is I want to wear splint armor, I believe is what it's called.
Let me see. Split armor, yes. I can give you some split armor.
Yeah.
I'll just get rid of your leather armor then.
Mm-hmm.
You have 69 weights, nice.
Per weight. Oh, the wearer has to have a strength score lower than 50. Oh, I thought it was like 17, but that's the AC. So can we move the +1 that I put into strength into dexterity then?
Cool. You'll get your dexterity to be neutral now.
Yep.
You're not smart, but you're wise.
Yeah. I mean, a druid and cleric, they're both high wisdom classes, so
makes sense. Yeah. Quarterstaff. I love quarterstaffs. They're so cool. Very underrated. My monk. I feel like every monk just does they just make them. Oh, I want to make it so they punch things all the time. But no, I like quarterstaff into like kicks. Is what my monk does.
Yep.
Sickle, sling, and spear. And then you also get herbalism kit. As a proficiency.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, druids love plants.
They really do, yeah.
What?
I love the nature. Okay, also give your languages, you're a human, so you get common. Oh, do you get additional one, or is that a regular human?
I believe I get languages. I can speak, read, and write Common, and one extra language of my choice.
Okay, what language do you also want to speak?
Okay.
If you want, I can give you one that would work for this setting. Although, like,
yeah. What would work with this setting?
You'll need some draconic will very help.
Okay, then yeah, I'll go with some draconic.
That's fine. It's just because I don't want. There's some very handy stuff here if you can speak draconic. All right, I'll let you do your spells now. Now
Right.
you have 19 armor class.
Yeah, I know. I told you I've built this character before, so I know what I'm doing.
That's fair. That's completely fair. Okay, Ray, let's go with your character.
Okay.
Okay, what name do you have for your character?
It's Natalie,
Natalie.
or Nat for short.
Fair. Okay, that is in our journals, and then can be controlled and edited by us. Cool, I don't want an extra tab, so I have to close it and reopen it, show to players. Can I just make that the default? I'm pretty sure it should be. Okay, class, what class are you? Oh yeah, you're a monk. And what subclass?
It's going to be Mercy.
Ooh, I feel like every monk does Mercy, but that's because Mercy's sick.
Mercy's pretty cool.
There's a way. One of the campaigns I watched there was a mercy monk who ended up when they ended up like ascending to that. They're one of the I don't know how many of you follow Arcadum's D&D streams, but he has a race called the Yozai, which is a child of a yokai and a mortal. And usually their arms are spiritual and come from the form of their yokai. So one of the players ended up being was a mercy monk, and their spiritual arms, one ended up turning white, and then one ended up turning black when they went to mercy path. It was very cool. Okay, your race, you said you're a human, standard, or variant?
Standard.
Okay, get your +1 to all of those then. Okay, give me your rolls. Let's see what you roll.
Alright.
17, 13, 14, 13, 14, 10. Very good. Okay, so where do you want to put your 17?
We're gonna go 17 in Dex.
Okay, that'll be bumped up to 18.
Good old aberration spell 1.
Abjuration.
Okay, so the next we're gonna do 14 in Wiz.
14 in Wisdom, which will be a 15.
14 in Con.
14 Con. Oh yeah, also by the way, if since you're all level 4, you can just decide yourself if you want to give you your level 4 to be a feat or a stat increase.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Are you doing the optional rule where ability score increases are based off character level, or are you still keeping them at class level like how it's written? Because otherwise I wouldn't get one, but I'm fine with not getting one.
I know, it's fine. I think it makes sense just for this to I think making it, since you can only get, I think that's really stupid actually. It should be overall level, I think.
It's overall level for proficiency bonus, so it like doesn't make sense that it's not for.
So it's just overall level. So you'll still get your feeder stat increase.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, where do you put your 13s now?
13s are gonna go in int and strength.
Okay, that'll be a 14 up to, and then your 11 goes into charisma. Okay, let me get monk up for your your skills proficiencies. 2 from acrobatics, athletics, history, insight, religion, or stealth.
It's gonna be acrobatics and athletics.
Okay. Let's see. Next, let's give you your hit point rolls. You get a D8, so start off that as a 10 HP because it's D8 plus 2, and then give me 3 D8 rolls. Get anything below a 4, that'll be bumped up. No, it's a D8, so it's anything below a 3. Anything below a 3, that's fine. Because you got 3 5 3, that is 11 plus 6, so you have 17. Actually, you have 27 HP.
You can do that.
It's fine. Don't worry. 27 HP. Okay, let's give you your starting equipment. Short sword or a simple weapon, a engineer's pack or an explorer's pack, and 10 darts.
All right, we're gonna do Explorer's Pack, and then Simple Weapon Quarterstaff.
Yes.
Yeah,
Quarterstaff.
I'm like, oh yeah, wait, what? Did you do the same thing? What? Same brain?
Same brain cell. And also you get your 10 darts, and also, if you want, I'll allow you at the start to like buy some more darts from like somewhere, so you don't have just 10.
Okay.
Because that'll be handy, considering considering we're going to be doing a dungeon crawl.
Range.
Now let's change that other resource to be darts,
Okay.
and you'll have 10. Okay, let me give your proficiencies. You have simple weapons and short swords, and that's it. Because monks don't need that. Your languages, you're human, so you get common and one more. Oh yeah, so you get a
2 more 12s left.
Yes, you have 2 more
Two
12s,
lucky.
yes, and then you have an
Okay.
11.
All right.
No, you have 11. You already used 11.
Yeah. So 2 12s then, right?
Let me think.
Okay.
11, 8, 12. Yeah, you have two 12s left. That's your last 2.
2 12s left.
Mhm.
Gotcha. So I guess 12 in wisdom and
Yeah.
12 in
Okay,
dexterity.
that'll be a
then,
14 in dex because you get your plus 2 to that, and a 13 for wisdom.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, for your skill proficiencies as a fighter, you get 2 from this long list that I will copy paste into the Discord so you can see. Acrobatics, animal handling, athletics, history, insight, intimidation, perception, and survival.
Nice.
So just 2 from any of those.
2
Hold
from
on, let
any
me
of
see if
those, okay.
Kenku gives you any ones that would you also get a 2 from being a Kenku, which I'll also give you, which are acrobatics, deception, stealth, and sleight of hand.
All right.
So you get 2 from the first one, 2 from the second one.
Okay. Come on, let's bring in the thing. So, all right. Insight and perception.
Insight and perception. Very, you definitely see your surroundings well, huh? And then for the other one.
Is everything good?
It's just, the other one for the other line. You get 2 from acrobatics, deception, stealth, and sleight of hand.
I thought I said 2 though. Oh, you mean from this one?
Yeah, the first line was for fighter, the second line is for being a Kenku.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Alright. Acrobatics and stealth.
Acrobatics and stealth. Nice. Okay, your starting HP you'd have at level 1 is 9 for getting 10, but then -1 constitution. Give me 3 d10 rolls. If you get below a 4, that'll be bumped up.
3 d10 rolls?
3 d10. So /R 3 d10.
Okay. 3 d10. Let me just copy and paste this.
That's fair. You can just also do a d. Oh, that's nice. A 10, a 7, a 9. Minus
2.
No, you only did it once, so your 3 d10.
Oh.
The first one's
sorry.
fine. It's alright.
My bad.
Yeah, okay, so 3d10, you get -3, so that's still an extra 23 HP though, which will bump you up to 32 hit points. Alright, let's get you your starting equipment.
Wait. Heck yeah.
Nice. Here you go. 1 from each of these. So chainmail, armor, or a leather longbow, and 20 arrows.
Ooh, Okay. Leather, longbow, and 20 arrows.
Okay. Bit more on the archer side then. That works. Longbow. And this other resource, I'll make your arrows, and you will have 20. And if you wish, you can buy more at the start of the campaign.
Okay.
Martial weapon and a shield, or 2 martial weapons. Also, give you the copy paste to this, which is a page showing you all the weapons, and then you just scroll down to where it says martial.
Martial weapon and shield.
Martial weapon and shield. I'll give you a shield, and you can decide upon which martial weapon you want.
Okay.
Good choices here. Although, if you're wielding I'm pretty sure shields you have to wield on one hand, so you can't take anything that's two-handed. I'm pretty sure. Well, you could, but you couldn't just use your shield in it then. So you pretty much lose the benefit of having your shield. So for the choice of that, you can use a battle axe, a flail, a lance, a longsword. A longsword, a morning star, a rapier, a scimitar, a short sword, a trident.
A longsword doesn't seem to weigh that much,
pick.
so I guess a longsword.
Alright, well, weight doesn't really matter. Like, weight does not really matter, but like
Okay.
Like, unless you go over way too much, which you'll not have because you're only playing for one session for this character, your weight, you're not going to go over your weight.
Alright.
But I'll still give you a longsword, because that's still fine. There you go. You get your longsword. What's next? A light crossbow and 20 bolts or 2 hand axes.
Give me a second.
That'll be.
Hey. A light crossbow.
Okay. I'll give you a light crossbow, and also I'll let you keep hand of your. I can keep handle of your other thing. Although we actually just give you another thing here. So, bolt. We got a range. We got a very ranged person. So crossbow and longbow. 20 bolts, yes. Then a Dungeoneer's pack and an Explorer's pack. I'll get you the packs, and I will copy paste them so you can see what I have in them.
Okay.
Dungeoneers has this, and an Explorer's pack has this. In the meantime, I'll give you your proficiencies while you decide that.
Okay.
I also in my in how I run things, Kenku can just speak common to the level. Unless you specifically don't want them to, Kenku can speak common to a level where they're competent in everyday speech. More specialist things can be an issue for you to talk about, but unless you've heard it before. But you've heard enough people speaking to where you can just talk normally for everyday conversation. Because I feel that makes sense. And
yeah.
Okay, fighter, you get all proficiency in all armor and shields.
Alright, I think I definitely want to go with the Dungeoneer's pack.
Okay. Okay, do that then. Engineer's pack. You also get proficiency in shields. That means you get the most out of your shields, and you have an armor class of 15. Yeah, not bad. What else do you get? Simple and martial weapons. I'll go through a few, since you might not know as much, I'll go through your things for being a fighter and stuff, because there's a couple things you do need to, I suppose, get the hang of with how fighter is. Okay, so let's go all down. Fighting style. What fighting style do you want?
Fighting style.
I will send you a screenshot of all the fighting styles you have that have options for, and and it'll show you what they each do. And you get a fun little bonuses for them depending on what you choose.
Oh.
If you want suggestions, I think considering your build, I think archery could work well.
Archery. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, I have a lot of ranged weapons, so I might as well go with.
Not an item. I'll probably just have to do it manually. I can do that now. So I'll give you your fighting style archery. This will be a class. So that's handy though. You just get a +2 for any rolls you make with ranged weapons. So it's more likely to hit.
Alright.
Okay, that's your fighting style. I'll give you your second win, which is your class resource. 1d10 plus your fighter level. So it would be 1d10 plus 4. So actually, never mind. I don't need to give you that as a resource. So you can just for every short or long rest, you can use a bonus action to regain your health equal to 1d10 plus 4.
Okay.
So, self-heal, always helpful. And then on level 2, you get your main fighter action, which is Action Surge, where on your turn, you can give yourself one additional action. So you can just do another attack if you want. You can take an action. A lot of cool stuff.
Cool.
It's the main thing that people that you use fighters for. This action surge, because it allows you to do some potentially incredibly high damage on one turn.
Sweet.
Okay, I'll copy paste action surge. Martial archetype. You just said you wanted banneret, so I will do that. And then we can look through what you get for being a Banneret once we see what you get for level 4. But yes, since you're level 4, you either can get either a... what do you call it? You either get an increase to your stats. How much is it? To either increase any stat of your choice by 2, or you get... or gain increase 2 stats by 1, or you can gain a feat. Feat is a special skill you get that can allow you to get like unique benefits. I'll see if I can find a list of feats somewhere. Feat 5e.
Feet, right? What's the spelling of that?
Feats.
Feats. Okay.
I'll just look through feats on 5e tools because I trust 5e tools. That is a lot of feats. Let me see if I can filter it anyway. Oh boy, I can't. Not really. There's like benefits, so like, oh dear. Is there any prerequisites that we need to meet? Special text message. Yeah, whatever. I'll probably just have to make you do this on your own. You can look through, and I can go through Okami stuff. But for now, we have a couple other things we need to do, which is your Banneret. What you get for being a Banneret.
All right.
Okay, let's see what you get as a Banneret. When you choose an archetype, you can inspire your allies to fight all pass energies. You can use whenever you use Second Wind, you can choose up to 3 creatures within 60 feet of you, and they gain hit points equal to your fighter level. So you can give everyone, 3 people within 40. Whenever you use your Second Wind, you can give 3 people within 60 feet of you 4 HP, which is a small. It's a small heal, but it still absolutely helps, of course.
Yeah.
Pass fighter. 3rd level, just note for that. Okay, and then for this, Rallying Cry. Okay, that's pretty. The Rallying Cry is the only thing you get now for being a Banneret, but it's still good, of course. Banneret / 3rd level. So yeah, you're able to do that. That's cool. In that case, I will let you look at what feats you want and such, and I will go on to making Okami's character.
Okay.
Alright.
Right, what do you want to do? You have a name for your spellboard, lad. Do you have a name?
Yes, Kale.
Keel, how do I spell like the sea plant?
I put it in chat.
Okay.
Kale.
Oh, chat, okay. Wait. Where? In the Discord chat?
Roll 20.
Oh, in the Roll20 chat.
Hold on,
I see it now, thank you. It was not that I didn't see it before, but it's just like I wasn't looking in the right place at all. Hold on, let me just quickly bump up the OBS priority because it was having some issues apparently because I saw it when I was tapping into it. Okay, Keel, show to players, let's go character sheet, edit sheet directly. What class do you wish to play?
Spellborn.
No, that's race, class.
Oh, Cleric, Twilight.
Twilight Cleric. Alright, we actually have this. I just realized this lineup's like not amazingly spellcast heavily compared to some of the other ones. Like that's we have you, and I'm pretty sure we have our actually we have a paladin and we have a druid cleric. Yeah. Okay, you are a spellborn. Okay, give me your stat rolls.
All right.
13, 15, 12, 15, 14, 13. Very nice.
Damn.
Alright, as a spellborn, you also gain a +2 to either intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. So just, yeah.
Get out from me for a second there.
You get a +2 to, as being a spellborn, you either get a +2 to intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
Wisdom.
Okay,
Cleric's all about that.
That makes sense. Okay, tell me where we're going to put your stats in
now. First 15 will also. I'll put the second 15.
I didn't hear the first 15. You cut out. Sorry.
Oh, I'll put that into wisdom.
Okay, so that's also so set up on top to 17.
Yeah, gotta have it good for that spell modifier. All right. Let's see. Second set will go into. I guess we can put that into charisma.
15 charisma.
We'll put the 14 into put that into dexterity.
Okay, get that armor buff.
We'll put a 13 into intelligence. Another 13 into strength and 12 into constitution.
All right. Okay. Let's see. As a cleric, you get 2 from history, insight, medicine, persuasion, and religion. Let me check if you get. Pretty sure you get arcana for being spellborn. Yes, you have proficient in arcana for being a spellborn, so you get that as well.
Okay.
Okay. 2 out of being cleric. 2 out of history, insight, medicine, persuasion, and religion for proficiencies.
I will take history and insight.
History and insight. All right. As a you have D8 as a cleric plus 1 for constitution. You have 9 base HP. Give me 3d8 rolls. If you get below a 3, then that'll be bumped up to a 3.
All right. 3d8.
8, 5, and 7. That is very good. You're getting some good rolls here. Plus 3 for your level. That is go up to 23. You have 32 HP.
Nice.
Alright, base equipment. I will copy paste that. Also go check if you get anything extra for being a Twilight Cleric in terms of base equipment. Sometimes
I believe I get proficiency with martial weapons and heavy armor.
Okay, so that allows you to open up for having the Warhammer or the chainmail if you wish.
I will be taking both of those.
Alright, Warhammer and chainmail it is. Come on,
I
clerics
shall
in 5e are
perform the
very
good.
good. Clerics in 5e
Yeah,
are very good.
clerics are really strong.
Yeah, and,
you compare them directly to something like Ranger, and it's like Rangers don't compare.
Yeah, it's why Vasco, I'm using the UA Ranger, which is better. Okay, light crossbow and 20 bolts or a simple weapon?
I'll take the crossbow. I got the bonking hammer.
You do indeed. Light crossbow, and this will be your bolts, which you have 20 of. Again, if you wish, you can buy more at the start of the campaign.
All right.
Priest pack or an explorer's pack? I will get
I'll take an explorer's pack.
Okay.
Rope is useful.
Rope indeed. Gotta have some good old hemp and rope. You know, it was only like kind of recently I found out there's another type of rope in this game, silk rope. And then you also get a shield and your holy symbol. What is your holy symbol?
Holy symbol is a bracer on the left wrist, with alternating colors of orange, red, and yellow.
Okay, I'll say I'll just give you holy bracer then. Alright, let me give you... Do you also, since I'm doing this... also for clerics, I just realized I should do this for our other cleric. Do you wish to follow the god of the deity of Twilight from Vasco? Just for... or if you want to find your own, like, just come with your own name to worship, that is fine.
Actually, a bit of an inside joke with me and a friend of mine. I do have a name for said deity. I'll
That
type
is
it out
that
in
guy.
Discord chat.
Fuosh. Okay, you can be a follower of Fuosh then. I don't get the joke, but
Like I said, it's an inside joke with me and a friend.
yeah, it works. I also give this. I just realized I need to get this offer to read. Do you wish to follow the deity of light? The deity of life, not light. There is a difference. The deity of life from Vasco, which is Tabher, who is just the deity of life. Or if you want to follow your own, that is fine. This is not Vasco. Since this is technically not Vasco, I'm not going to be kind of like, I suppose, like quote unquote hardlining you into it. You can choose if you wish.
Yeah, I feel like I would need to... We can say yes, but I feel like I'd need to look at a list of deities.
There's not really that many deities really at the moment. Since
Okay.
it's kind of like the religion is very focused on this because there's like unless you want to follow also one of the arch mythos who are the children of the deities, then I can tell you which option.
I mean, is there any that like represent sort of like rebirth of life? Because I feel like we would kind of
that
follow
work
something.
would still that would definitely still work with Tabher. Tabher
Okay.
is for new life, preserving life, and for the rebirth and
Yeah.
the cycle of it.
Mhm.
Okay, so you can follow Tabher then.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will give you proficiencies, and then I will need to do something. Because also I just realized I give you light crossbow proficiency and not just a light crossbow weapon. Okay, let me see. Cleric. What am I missing? Oh yeah, it's starting. Light, medium, heavy armor, and then since you are a Twilight cleric, where's my proficiency? Scroll down past all the 20 billion types of armor. There's so many.
There really are.
Armor. Okay. You also get shields. Shield proficiency, and then you also have simple and martial weapons for being a Twilight cleric. Okay, I'll let you do your thing. I think I will have to head for a bit to make my pizza for dinner.
Ooh,
Pizza.
Yeah, we do homemade pizza quite often in my house, so I will let you just talk amongst yourselves and stuff. So yeah, sorry for stream. I just have to make food. Yeah, it will also probably
Food
cause
is
me
important.
to cut off the stream just right out. Like we can pretty much like I'll come back. We can go over things, and then once my dinner's ready, I'll probably have to end it there.
Okay.
So I'll leave you all to it then.
Okay. I want pizza now.
All right.
Pizza's always tasty.
Pizza. I had some pizza earlier this week. It was a really good pizza place. Very yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what toppings do you guys get?
So my standard is thin crust
Crust.
with
Ooh.
garlic parm sauce, chicken, onion, and bacon.
Yep.
That sounds very exclusive.
Same pizza. Literally same pizza.
I usually just look at like bacon as a topping, and that's pretty much it.
It has turned out my pizza is being made for me, so I'll just stay here until my pizza
Mine,
is
Oven.
Okay. How are we all doing then? Have you decided a feat you wish to have, Zone, or are you still looking?
Scatter, run.
Alright, so when it comes to pizza, do you eat the pointy end first, or do you eat the crust first?
I eat the pointy ends
Pointy,
first.
yes.
Pointy.
Yeah.
Can't eat it
Does
like
anyone
Mr.
here
Trump.
not eat the crust? Because if you do, I'm going to kick you from the call.
Yeah.
I definitely eat the crust because I start at the crust and work my way to the
I
pointy
see.
end.
I eat the crust sometimes. I have to be in the mood.
What does that mean? Is it like
It means what it means.
It means that sometimes you'll be rolling on the wild magic chart.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I need to. No one actually chose any wild magic stuff, so I thankfully still have time to make my wild magic chart because it is. I was something one of the earliest things I started working on, and then now that I've got more knowledge, I kind of
Wild
want to restart
magic.
it.
I do.
My art is done. There we go.
Nice. Do you have a feat
Oh,
zone
oh.
you wish to have chosen, or does anyone?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, that thing.
Feats.
Shoot.
Creed has 2 feats, one given from Variant Human and the other is the 4th level.
Your 2 feats. What have you chosen?
The one for the Variant Human that I chose was Warcaster.
Ooh.
So that lets me cast somatic spells while holding, like having like a shield and stuff in hands. Like basically I can still cast somatic spells while my hands are occupied.
Nice.
I have advantage on all concentration checks I make to maintain spells, and also if an enemy provokes an attack of opportunity from me, I can use a spell to attack them rather than just a weapon attack.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's all from Warcaster. I chose Elemental Adept Fire, which but basically, the type that you choose, all spells that you cast that deal damage of that type ignore resistance that the target might have to that type. Immunity is still immunity.
Yeah, that's definitely
but,
handy.
Yeah, but also any damage that I roll with that type, any ones that I roll become a 2 instead.
Nice. Yeah.
So those are the two feats I chose.
Pretty handy. If I want to look, do you have your spells decided?
Yes.
Yeah, let's look through them then. Control flames, guidance, mending, produce flame, and spare the dying as your cantrips. Bless, burning hands, and cure wounds as your known spells.
Yeah, those are the ones that I got off of my subclasses.
Ah, I see. I thought that was your
yeah, all of these are my known spells. Yeah, the thing about Druid and Cleric is that they always have access to your entire spell list, and I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't want to drag and drop every single one of the spells, so I just drag and drop the ones that I prepared.
That's fair, yeah.
That's the way to do it for one shots, honestly.
So yeah, there's Bless, Burning Hands, Cure Wounds are the ones from the subclasses. But both Circle of Wildfire and Life Domain get Cure Wounds as it. So I don't have a 4th one.
Cure Wounds +1. No.
Yeah. Then the Druid spells that I chose because I can choose 5 Druid spells at my level and 5 Cleric spells at my level. So the Druid spells I chose are Absorb Elements, Speak with Animals, Snare, Flaming Sphere, and Augury.
Nice.
And the Cleric spells that I chose are Bane, Healing Word, Hold Person, Lesser Restoration, and Aid.
I don't know if you were there for the final boss yesterday. I don't know who was there for the final boss of yesterday's stream.
Oh, I wanted to watch that, but I ran out of time.
Oh yeah, I still need to download and upload it to YouTube.
I gotta watch the VOD.
But yeah, like Bean was pretty much Bean was on Bridgie's character, and it's pretty much one of the major reasons they actually ended up winning the fight because it ended up getting pretty rough to the end. To be honest, it got harder whenever they meet the requisite that was the other enemy, which is also giving him his magical attack resistance, his magical damage resistances he had. No, it was his physical damage resistances. Like, when they got that, it went harder, and it was only after that that 2 of them actually fell like unconscious. But it was on the last turn anyway that the battle happened, and good old Sherlock Bones got the final blow.
Sherlock,
yeah, those are some fun character names.
Bonesy.
Our good old Bone Daddy. Yeah, that was really fun to do that. I still need to download it. However, uploading a near 5-hour VOD is going to be pain. So I'm also thinking of splitting it. I'm also thinking of splitting it into 2 VODs just to make it A, easier to watch, and B, less pain on my uploading.
Oh, actually.
Alright. Does anyone else want to go through their character now that's gone others through the things? Is Linnea going along well with how you're making her?
Okay. I guess.
Just the wrong thing once again. I'm going to scream.
As a monk, I have 0 spells, so yeah, no, I don't have any spells to go over.
Oh, nice. Let's go over Natalie then, I guess, because it's the easiest to go over.
The benefit of a martial class.
But yeah, that's fair enough. Let's go. I'll see if how Linnea's doing in terms of spells and stuff. Oh yeah, Shillelagh, Speak with Animals, Cure Wounds, Wrathful Smite, Bless, Ceremony, Command, Compel Duel, Detect Good and Evil, Detect Magic, Detect Poison and Disease, Divine Favor, Heroism, Protect Good and Evil. I feel like this is a lot of spells. I feel like, do you get this many for being a paladin at level 1? Not level 4.
Paladin, I believe, also can choose from their entire list, so I think that
Yeah.
she might have.
I see. That's my fault then on that.
Yeah.
Yep, Divine Sense, Lay on Hands, Divine Smite, Great Weapon Fighting, Divine Health, Nature's Wrath, Turn the Faithless, and then you also, let me see what you get for being a Treeborn for your, remember to also put in your racial traits, yeah. What if Frostwalkers Treeborn get? Oh yeah, they get Botanic Healing, Dendrology, Magics of the Renewal give, and then the survivability aspect, although I'm not sure how applicable the heat sensitivity will be. Because it's strong heat. It's like not, it'll be like what we're experiencing now rather than just, everyday heat. There's 3 levels of heat. There is strong heat, there is a regular heat, which is just every day, has no extra effects. There's strong heat, and then there is drought. Drought is the dangerous one, and I still need to make weather, how the weather affects in Vasco, but there is weather. And it matters in terms of things that happen.
Awesome.
All I'll say is you don't want to be in the areas which have dire effects with, for weather, which would be what drought falls under, and then there is also the Cursed Blizzard, which is in a specific area of Deep Luna. The Cursed Blizzard is especially bad because you don't not want to be in the Cursed Blizzard for too long because it's just not a fun time. Because if you stay in it for too long, you start just taking regular cold damage. That's one thing about it for sure. Okay. See how Avonius is doing. Avionis even.
And the real scary thing is if there's any environmental hazards that apply exhaustion.
Let me think. I think there might be something. Let me go over the one of the 2 races. I didn't actually have prepared the 3rd race today because I woke up at 3 p.m. Yeah. I don't think there's anything that applies exhaustion yet. It did something that related to exhaustion, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, it was gonna be the what was it? Oh yeah, it was for the one of the foul kinds banished curses they get for every there's something to do with the level. Oh yeah, for every 5 attack, you one of the curses for the end of their super mode they have to take a curse to the end for the same length of time. You have to, whenever you attack an enemy, you have to keep swinging at them until you hit them. Which sounds good, but for every 5 attacks you miss, you get a level of exhaustion. Yeah, that lasts for 1d4.
That's really bad. Like Yeah, that would snowball easily because like the first
Mhm.
level of exhaustion you get, you're going to start missing a lot more attacks.
Yeah. At least unlike some of the other ones, if you don't attack, you don't take damage for it. Because yeah, I'll go over the curses again because the curses are very interesting. I'll go over how you get the curse. Do you have a super move called Chains Off, where you for 1d4 plus 2 turns you gain extra buffs, like you gain half of your base walking movement speed extra on. So if you have a 40 base movement speed, you gain up 60. You get plus 2 to AC, and any weapon attacks you do get 2d4 radiant damage added, and you gain advantage on all damage dealing spell casts. But at the end, you must roll on the banished curse table, which whenever your super mode Chains Off ends, you suffer the consequences of that curse for the same amount of time that you had Chains Off active. And that could be things such as you have to make an attack on an enemy. If as an action, if you're not beside an enemy, you have to move towards them to attack them. And if you don't attack anyone, you take 1d6 psychic damage. Another one is you have to, if you make an attack, you have to roll a dice, and you will attack a random enemy or ally. Again, if you decide not to attack, you take 1d6 of psychic damage. One of them was the one I mentioned before, the exhaustion one, which also additionally, if any enemies you hit they gain an advantage on attacking you. The next one is Curse of the Enervation. You fall prone immediately when the curse activates. Your base walking speed is halved, and your AC is reduced by 3. And every 10 feet of movement you make, you take 1d4 psychic damage. Another one, you have advantage. All spells you cast or you use are at disadvantage, and all spells used on you are at advantage. And finally, you cannot be healed, and any magical healing within 30 feet of you damages you by the same amount that it would heal.
Nice.
So now even if someone is in 30 feet of you, they get healed by any magical means, even if it's not you, you take that damage.
Oh shit. That's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, it's the downsides of being a literal cursed race. Cursed race, the only kind that is a cursed race in Vasco. Maybe your kind shouldn't be worshipping an ancient banished deity who led the corruption of the world and the exploitation of the mortal kind.
Huh. Maybe they should. Maybe more people. Come on, do it.
You want to bring back Falchu Riarsa? I don't know if you do. Well, if you really want to, he is one of the Great Old One patrons. So if you want to be a Great Old One warlock, you can have him as one of your patrons.
Or patrons, no?
Honestly, I don't think, since we're doing this, we may as well. But I'm going to go over the patrons that exist, that I've planned out so far, because I haven't shown them yet.
Ooh, I love patrons.
Alright, for the Archfey, we have Beautail, who is the Great Owl of the Phalanx, a previous mortal who gained passage of the Phalanx and gained incredible power. They're extremely well known in Aarakocra culture as a result.
Huh.
Yeah, she is one of the more nice ones of who's seen as a guiding force for the chaotic nature of the Fae. Princess Prisma, who is one of the princesses of the Sealy courts, incredibly magically powerful. However, she also is a bit tsundere, which is very funny. Manus Aosi, who is a leprechaun who guards the magical currencies of the Archfey of the Feylands. Forenak, who is a Kelpie, who is the mount for the ruler of the Unseelie courts. Additionally, Forenak has been known to disguise their appearance and presence against those to sign contracts with them and then force them into servitude of the Unseelie court. Carmen Nightmare Herald, who is the head witch of the Unseelie court, who travels to the mortal realms to give nightmares to young maidens and aspirational mages, just because for the lulz. Also, thank you for the follow, Regenson, much appreciated, and for Celadon for yours earlier. And finally, the last one of the Archfey is Grordok the Imposing, who is the Fey Hobgoblin King, who is the current ruler of the Unseelie Courts. He wants all goblin kind to be brought back to the Feylands, as he claims the being in the mortal realm has incredibly weakened them. However, compared to some of the other Unseelie Court Archfey patrons, he's not as bad as them. For the Celestials, we have Asosele, who is a phoenix of the constellations, who instead of fire harnesses the power of stars. Everwatcher, the Seraphim Protector, who is a Seraphim Angel. If you know what a Seraphim Angel is, that is the typical biblical angel of the eye surrounded by the wings. Like that one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, we have biblically accurate angels.
Woo.
I love them.
Mm-hmm.
We have Magenhild, who is a Valkyrie, who very typical kind of justice-seeking, justice-seeking religious zealot kind of character. However, she is a genuine protector as well, and she wishes to see justice done. Stars, who is the cat of the gods, who's in legend is known to be the parent of the Tabaxi race and of all cats. They act like a very cat-like and like a typical cat, but they are still incredibly powerful. And if you choose to follow them, your spells get visual effects that align to cats. And finally, there is the Purifying One, who is a very mysterious being who uses holy versions of the elements such as fire and lightning to heal the body, soul, and the bulls. No, they heal the bottles. No, they heal the body, mind, and soul of mortals. They're incredibly secretive, but there's rumors of them gaining power of equal levels to that of deities. Next is the Fatherless Patrons. First off is Druvaki, who is an ancient seal on some ancient knowledge. They grant limited wisdom of the ancient knowledge and do not punish them as long as that knowledge is not misused. But it's very limited how much you get, because you get too much and you go mad. Ixvokanash, who is the fear of the deep reaches. Seeing all of them is impossible. They're that far down into the water, and even if you gain passage to look through them magically, you still cannot see them. All that can be seen is a mass of grotesque tentacles and a single glowing eye. Ixvokanash's aim is to re-flood the world entirely. Next is Lian Fai, who is a siren, who's incredibly powerful but is cursed to sing the siren song, which made her mental and magical powers incredibly strong. As a result, many search for her to become their patron just because of how intense her magical power is. And finally is Tordianath, who is one of the first dragons to ever be born from the first dragon, Wither Mother. They decided to hibernate once their power became weaker. Their mind, however, just from how strong and magically powerful they are, is eternally going on. So those who seek the power of the powerful sea dragon, Tordianath gives. I think that's all for now, though. I'll go over more of them later, but I think my dinner's going to be ready and I want to go over characters before I have food. So, who wants to go over what characters they have? I think we already went over Natalie, and I think Reed as well? Yeah, we went over Reed.
Yeah, we went over me.
Alright, Zone, have you decided a feat you wish to take? Or if you want to take your stat increase simply instead?
Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter. Okay, I'll give you the sharpshooter trait then. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Attack at long. Okay, you don't get disadvantage on long range. Your range attacks ignore half and 3/4 cover, and before you make a range attack with a weapon you're proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty to the attack roll, which if it hits, you gain a +10 to the attack damage. So Pretty much you have a -3 instead though, because you have fighting style archery.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty handy. And guess we have a long distance fighter on our side. A long distance fighter who also has a bit of support with them because for being a banneret.
Alright.
You love to see it. Okay, put your feet in there. All right, Keel, how's your character coming along? Look at those spells. Ooh, Moonbeam. What? I'm curious. Since you're spellborn, what cantrip did you take from being a spellborn?
Yeah, I was just doing all of the regular base stuff, and then I was about to look over at the fancy things that I get from Spellborn.
Yeah, you got one of them. Is just any cantrip you wish.
Ooh. In that case, I will take Prestidige
Oh,
for the one.
Good old press.
That thing is too useful not to.
I don't believe you pressed is sick. What else do you get for being a spellborn? Let me check. Spellborn isn't too complicated to be fair. Yeah, Arcana, cantrip. You're resistant to rolls to resist status, spells, and magic. I did need to update that. So any non-damaging spells or magical effects, you have advantage on resisting them. And then finally, you of course have the main feature of the Spellborn, which is Mana Drain.
Yes.
You since you have spell slots, you can choose to gain the spell slots or the temporary HP.
I'll figure that depending on how
Yeah, it's more of a situational thing.
squishy I am.
It's more of if you need the hit points you feel, then you take that, or if you need to restore your HP. I will remind you, since this is a dungeon crawl, you can at any choice choose the long rest. However, that does come at risk. You may end up having a ambush or a patrol come around and find you.
More fights, more fights.
I got Prayer of Healing as one of my third level or my second level spells.
Yeah, you
so
do not have third level.
we can limp on that if we need to.
That's fair.
I also have combat glitter.
Combat glitter?
Fairy fire.
Oh.
I don't care what you say. It's combat glitter.
I was just not sure.
It's shiny stuff that gets everywhere and makes you easier to hit. It's combat glitter.
I hate fire. It's rough, it's coarse, and it gets everywhere.
I will be taking feet because my stats are pretty good. I'll take Warcaster.
Ooh, another Warcaster. Makes sense. Have our good friends Frost or I think it's Frost or Ray just needs to say what their feet are. What did you take, Ray, as your feet?
Oh, me as a feat? I didn't take a feat.
How did you get your stat increase? What stat increase did you take then?
Whiz.
I kind of cut it there. Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Oh yeah, no, I put +1 in Dex, +1 in Whiz.
Nice. And what did you choose, Frost? Arctisha?
Oh, hello, I was muted. Oh no! I put a +1 in Dex and a +1 in Charisma.
Fair enough. What, does that like bump you up into like extra startups?
Yes, that gives me now a +1 in Dex and a +4 in Charisma.
Nice. Works out well.
Yes, I had kind of middling stats there, so I wanted to go for the I believe my sheet should be done now.
Damn, you have a lot of things in your features traits area.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's being a paladin.
True, being a paladin and being a the Frostwalkers do have a lot of things you get from them, but it's mostly to outweigh the downsides. You know,
Average amount of stuff, they're just not collapsed.
that's to like kind of outweigh heat sensitivity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm glad we have a tree board. I think every game's at least had one custom, one homebrew race being used. Let me see. Yeah, we've had a Frostwalker, we've had 2 Spellborn, and we
Nice.
have a Tap of Felix being played in Be Seen by Nobody. And then we still
Very
have one more
nice.
character we made on a Saturday off stream and making that as character, so we may have another being used. No Lamias or no Laukinians, unfortunately, but okay. Or none of the Dragonborns, the new Dragonborn, the UA Dragonborns or the UA Kobolds have been picked.
Well, perhaps that's something for the campaigns then.
Hopefully,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
that's. I was like, ooh, if the campaign, yeah.
Yeah, I'll see how the campaigns. That'll be closed at the start of September, around that time for that, and then the session 0 for those will be mid-September. And then
Nice.
well, at least the start of one of them will be on my the start of them will be around my 1-year anniversary for being a VTuber, which is around the October 26th. The time differences just give you time on getting any art for your character you wish,
Yeah.
as
Sure,
well
yeah.
as allowing
That's
me
awesome.
to kind of specialize the story more towards your characters, so that you don't have things that about you or personality things that don't get have a time to shine.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I can't do that as much in one shots, but
Oh,
I'll
no,
definitely
yeah.
still
Of
try my
course,
best
yeah,
on the
yeah.
fly.
Yeah, right.
Understandable.
Yeah. However, that will be it for the stream, unfortunately, because my dinner is not ready. I'm hungry. And,
Dinner.
Yeah.
Eat
I'll let
dinner,
you-
pizza.
All of you are free to continue even saying this call or just editing your characters if you wish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, I will have to remember that you also have a background you need to take. So make
Yep.
sure to take
I
your
took
background.
anthropologist.
Makes sense.
Haunted
Bart.
one.
Far traveler.
Yeah, make sure to
I'm
go
sure I was
through
in that
your
one.
backgrounds for
Yeah,
the
they're-
before tomorrow, and you can get to your backgrounds. If there's any background you're unsure if I'm fine with, if it's anything official, then it's fine. If it's homebrew, I'll look over it and I'm fine with it. Because I'm pretty sure Jutazo, his character, had a homebrew background. But I'm fine with a bit more
nice.
lenient on backgrounds just because
It's a one shot.
that, and also Vasco has custom backgrounds which are more based on where you're from and where you live.
Nice. Yeah, I like that.
Fancy.
It also makes so
Yeah.
the backgrounds aren't they're a bit less niche in their use, and they can be a bit more generally used. So it should be a case where like you can have your background aspects come into a campaign hopefully at least once. Yeah, that'll be the stream. We can find someone to read now.
Well, yeah, and thanks for having us.
Of course.
Yeah, thanks
I'll
for
see you
having us,
tomorrow.
Raven.
I'm excited for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see you
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Two.
Ew,
Fun.
Prepare for chaos.
I'm going to
Yeah.
die.
Actually, my character designer, the one who designed my design, Bandito, is currently
Oh.
streaming, so I'll raid them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Raid.
Right. Great
Give
shadow.
D20 raid.
All right, well, I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow then.
Yep, see y'all tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, let me just give the raid bonk. Raid bonked.